Okay, it's working. Here we go. Stay. Okay, let's see how we'll go with this one. Hi there, can you put in a comment who is watching, because I can't tell who it is, and help me share this to your page also. And so, okay. Right. Hi everyone, we're just gonna see how this responds. Hello Gorita, how are you? Can you share and like onto your page? Share? Yeah. And who else is on? Make a comment. You can type in the comment below, love you, and see who's on. And I'm going to do a couple card readings too. Okay, hi guys, haven't seen you for a while. I'm just inspired, and you know, when I have those urges, I just like to come on and yeah, share to your page also. And yes, I miss you too. And but yeah, looking forward to connecting with you all. And yeah, since the Intimacy Healer page, it doesn't get, Facebook just has not allowed me to do a lot with that one, so this is my original one. And if someone liked, they can also share this into Intimacy Healer for me. And who else is on? Let yourself know. Just by typing a comment, say yes, I'm here if you'd like to join me. And hi Sandra, how are you? And thank you. Can you share? Do you mind sharing onto my page, and then perhaps share it onto your page, and I will keep note of who have shared, and you have a chance to, we'll do a raffle, and then also for a 60 minutes one-on-one with me. How does that sound? Hi Marika, you want to say hi? So we're just gonna do some yeah, so perhaps think about issues that you are experiencing, and we can figure out when this came about and do some healing around that. And we'll do some you know, group healing as well. Hi Pam, yay. So yes Pam, so feel free to share the page for me, which is Facebook have a different ways of doing things now, so they're so yeah, just go ahead and share and interact, and I think that's how they go. And I just haven't been working out of this page here, and I know where most of my followers on this one. I have started the new business page called Intimacy Healer. So if you type in Intimacy Healer, you'll get my new Intimacy Healer page. So there's a new look on that. So those who have not liked that, feel free to like that also. Hello Tracy, how are you? How you been? Type in a comment, say hi, what's going on, even testimonials in the comment for those who are watching for the first time. And for those who have not ever experienced any healing before, say hey, it's me. And so we'll pull you up, and those who want to, we can go on this on live. You can interact with me where you can talk to me directly. Yes, I know Denise, it's been a long time. And yes, okay, you can type then Tracy. So Denise, yes, it's been a long time, and I'm just, hi Tabby, how are you? I'm just inspired just to randomly come on. Sometime I can pre-plan this a week ahead of time, but it's just that last moment there, those meant to be on for today, for whatever they're needing to be healed or help with, whether it's their loved ones. It's all perfect place. And Tabby, is this your first time? Actually, for those, show of hands who have not experienced healing with me, either indirectly or directly before, and please type, how do you discover this is actually running through your feed. Hi Tabby. And we just, those who make comment, all I'm gonna do is, like, you know, if you're open, feel free to type your intentions, what's going on with your life, maybe love life, relationship, work-wise, that you want to taking a look at, and what's blocking, what's going on pain-wise. So knowing that I am not going to diagnose anything, I'm not a doctor, so just coincidence. And as you're coming on, just really notice what your body is feeling at this time, and just aware of it, because those who are rewatching as well, and for those who, if this is your first time to experience, like when I get on, the energy start flowing, and you'll be wondering, like, oh, this is shifting, or I'm moving better, I'm breathing better, is very normal. And I just, yeah, it's so weird. Like, Facebook is have some rhythm that is different before, I don't know, so I guess they like me to advertise. Hi Aline. So yes, all good, so you'll get a chance. So if you are Tabby, so if you are watching this from your cell phone, it has the options to come on physically live with me as well, and or typing. That's one way to do it. And those who want to interact, how are you, beautiful? You got the beautiful butterflies. And yeah, what's good? So I'm gonna go down on the comment, and then I'll do about 3 drawings of 3 cards as well, and I'll do some readings from the native to see what your message is. Also think of 1, 2, or 3 in your mind. We'll go through that, and knowing that those who are showing up today, the experience, the emotions that we're releasing for you, is also representing those who are rewatching. So and just take notes of what your body is feeling right now, and I'm just allowing, and feel free to share this on your pace, and as soon as you share, say down the note I shared or shared, so I can go back and take a raffle from that for you guys and those who are joining in. So hi Lisa. So I am just gonna pull out. So Pam, let's come up, say hi, and anyone here want to, Garita, Denise Lee, I'm gonna go ahead and you to the live. Yay, so that's Denise. I'll just take note of your name manually. I'm still doing the old fashioned way. So Tabby, if you'd like to come on live and do some healing, and those who are interacting also benefit from this as well. If you're shy, that's fine. We can type, I can talk. And Pam, yay. Who else here? Hi Mandy, how are you? And Mandy's first time as well. Hello, beautiful. We get to meet. Yeah. Yeah. So this is your actually first time interacting live?
With you, yes.
Oh, good. You're in for a treat.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So knowing that Tabby's representing all of you for now, we'll pull up some more people. So tell me what's going on, or pretty much I do multi modalities and energies that flowing, and whatever that needed to come up, you come up, and I do a lot of releases. And sometimes you can have a physical issues that you're experiencing that can go away. And like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. We're not making any medical claims, so anything you experience here is just miracles. So yeah, what's going on? If you're open to share, or areas that you want to set intention to look at, or
Um, so for me personally, I'm in a really good energy space right now. But a lot of the people that I know are struggling with the energy for the retrograde and the new moon. And from my perspective, I'm like, you just have to manage your energy. You have to set your intention, you have to, meditate, you have to manage your energy. But what can you help for the ladies on the call and even my
yeah,
friends that are going to recommend
sure.
this?
I know
What's your
everyone's like
recommendation
blaming
for
on,
that?
I know what's to do with that. Everyone's blaming on the menstrual cycle. Everyone's blaming on this
Right.
retrograde stuff. And not to boast, it's like the new moon. I get the most cash flow. I mean, and I say I can't blame it on anything. And I think because we just, it's just like the way that the work that I do is like your palm line is sort of like, oh, this is set. And I'm reading the tarots, or I'm getting my palm read, I'm getting my numerologies, and this is what's set for me. And we buy into it energetically, yeah. And then thoughts, boom, you become it.
Hmm.
For example, I had a client last night that, gosh, we worked, that was like 20 years ago. So she was programmed that the doctor said, oh, well, you're going to have diabetes, this and that. And then she owned it. And guess what? 20 years later, it's like full blown. And so we blame it on that. And so when we start to let go of that, things, because yes, you can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. So I'm like, oh my God. And so the quicker you shift that, so the key thing is practice self-awareness, and awareness coming through you don't have to sit there and like the nuns for 2 hours and 6 hours a day, but practice. I want to give you something you can practice now, like just train yourself. The moment you wake up, set that intention to feel great, because when you play with that, I don't care, oh my God, you wake up hurt, so what? Like, get over it. We all hurt. Yes, I'm sorry, I have experienced a great deal of pain myself too, and I get over it. But you just have to get out of it. And when you just shift that, you notice, like, the key thing is like being present. It's like, oh, okay, I am hurting, but you don't have to choose to entertain it. You just kind of like bypass it. And like, I think one I grew up to believe, like, it's going to be a perfect day, or I love my life, is a great mantra that I picked up from Peak Potential years ago. And I just wake up like energetically, this is the universal. For, if you look at me here, so if you put down, this is the universal language. I don't care what language you speak, what country you're from, for victory. And you notice when people like hit that, and they feel so much excited. And there's so much science to this. I mean, there's so much studies through Harvard's your posture, but like even just like waking up, just by the physical actions of like, yes, 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 you just like, you kind of like programming this, even though I don't care how crappy you feel, but you shift that, you physically shift that. And it's just like, just frown. You just like frown for a second, all of you. But notice
I have such a hard
your
time
heart.
frowning. I'm not a frowner.
I
So
know,
I'm
but
very
that's
much a
simple.
smiler, so it's struggle to
Which is
frown.
good, which is good, which is natural. But I'm saying, like, when they wake up, and you can shift. I mean, I've studied facial
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but when you start smiling, it's hard to smile. But even just the act of smiling and your whole, and you notice your breathing, just like do it, just like smile and just breathe in, and now just like frown and breathe. You feel like you can't breathe. You felt like you're
Yeah.
blocking. She's blocking that life energy. So life energy is like positive, is flowing. So I don't care it's retrograde or rainy day. I mean, yeah, it's raining all day and I didn't see the sun all day, but I'm just so grateful to be in the car. I mean, all these homeless people didn't have a house. So when you're coming from that a place of just waking up to gratitude, and something that I homework that I give my client is like gratitude. And when you wake up with that, it just shift. And I know I did a lot of the work from Dr. Yamato, studying of the water, how we make up like 70% water. And when you create that positive, even that thought form in your mind, it actually vibrating through your body. I want you to just try that. Just like, you know, even put a sticker everywhere, smile. I mean, it's simple as that to shift that energy and noticing your breath and how it feels, because that energy is so much lighter, and smile. And because your husband, your kids, your cat, your furniture, everything is vibrating, right? When you actually smile, they feel that energy is crazy. The TV, the phone, everything is a different frequency of energy. But when you smile, you just naturally, I mean, I get emotion, but you naturally just drawn more positive. I don't care how. I learned this back in the days. I didn't know anything about the law of attraction. I didn't know about the secret or anything like that. But I remember when I was, um, and you all learn as you're listening here as well. When I was nursing, which is like not, I mean, nursing in Australia is like you go to nursing and it's like an RN in a hospital. But then nursing could be nursing the baby. But like sometimes you get crazy days all the time, but I always set that intention. I'm going to have an awesome day. And that was my motto. I was going to have an awesome day. And despite of like all the emergency that was going on that day, my day, I had the same set of client, they have same set of problem, but I always, everything just turned out perfect. And I have nurses that were coming, oh, I'm going to have a shitty day today because I don't know, they kick the cats on the way out and they think, and then that dragged them down for the entire day. And that energy can just really affecting the reactions. So, so ladies out there, retrograde or not retrogrades,
New moon
if you
energy
have
is,
like,
is the bad day energy. You don't have to worry about it. It's like everything
no,
you said
let's
is
just
just,
shift
it
that in
makes my
here.
heart happy to hear what you said. So,
Yeah, because thought is much faster than even coming out of the mouth.
yeah.
Even just that initial thinking, before you even verbalize it, you already imprint that, you already tattoo that. So when I talk about, if you look up chronic reverse energy and stuff, I'm probably like the first one to pop up on the videos and stuff. But like that's how I start shifting and changing people energy. So for yes, yes, Mandy said spot on, and thank you. And now Tav, you have amazing smile. It's just like the model smile. Thank you so much, because that can start shifting, and we don't have to let our past, because yes, you can be born into a poor family, you can be born into a grouchy parents. You can't control any of those circumstances, but what you can change and control is how you react to it and choose to. And sometimes you think, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Think about, look down once in a while and see all of those people that are much more burdened than you. in that way, it's kind of like, oh gosh, it's not too bad after all. I still have a roof on my head, clean water, just the simplicity of just fresh water and running toilets, running loo. Oh my God, like flush. I grew up in the era, I'm very fortunate to have toilets, but 90% of the people who live, actually 99% of people that live around me in my town don't have one. And clean water, we are the only one that had a well. So when you think of just the simplicity of water and just like flushing, I don't know like how I get into this, but I'm just bringing back to is like always think of something that you are grateful for. I don't care how crappy your day is and how much your pain is, but when you smile enough to that, it's like, okay, what are you teaching me right now? And anyone here that's actually suffered from any pain, and tell me where it is, and I can tell you what's going on as well in your life, because your body speaks. So your body responding and telling you, wake up, this is happening, or Mandy, it's just like a way of, I guess, you know, you can use God, your higher self. It doesn't matter what you believe in. And I'm not going to like tell you to believe what I believe in, but there's always that higher self of yours is trying to grab your attention. And yes, I have many of those wake up moments, and I listened. I listened. And when I start listening, if you don't listen, it's going to get that bump
It's
more. You're
hard.
going to keep getting knocking
Yeah.
that leg, and you just keep breaking things that day. I've seen it. I've seen people. I mean, I had those days that you just like one thing after it's just a robo, and you have to catch it. Say, okay, look, all right, get back to in here. Just really listen. So that little the voice, and just like listen to that voice, because you know what, I'm a great conduit, what you needed to hear right now, but you are the greatest healer when you learn to tune in and trusting that process and not letting the outside noise or somebody else's opinions. And let me share you about other people's opinions, and that could be a curse on you. Bless them. I have this young gal. I mean, after I was healing her, she was got super excited, and then she wanted to do some guitar teaching and stuff. And she's like finally living after 18 years, finally lived and not fearful. And finally, like, oh my God, this is something she was gifted at. And just posted, and someone just like messaged her, oh, you know, who do you think you are, and you're not good enough to be this, and that just like dampened her totally. And I told her, no, you cannot let that external voice, other insecurity people tell you what you are worth or what you're good at or not, because only you know what you are, and that's all that matters.
Right.
And so as we go about our days, whether, I mean, we're the worst people because we will bump the thing, and we will just like, you know, abuse ourselves literally through our words, our actions, cuss us so bad. And that energy bring out. And then the worst thing is, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, even just like, don't. Because, you know, you never know that one comment that you can make on somebody, it can really devastate them, and it just like crush their self-esteem so badly, so quickly, because they just like, oh my God, I got this far to build up, and then it can go down like that as fast as pick up. So, you know, you are your own best friend, because you are around you 24/7, and watch and listen to that inner critic. Give it up. Are we okay to give it up, that inner critic already?
Yes, most definitely.
Because I'm hard for that one. Just
Yeah,
like, hi, Emily. It's like, yeah, yes. So
let
get,
her
I
go.
mean, that's one thing, you know, just like let it go. You've been criticized enough. You've been criticized by your parents since you're born. You've been criticized by your peers. You've been criticized by your teachers. You've been criticized by your classmate. That's enough. You don't need to criticize yourself.
Right.
And that's like my message is like, please love yourself, because love just thrive.
and it'll show up in your skin, it'll show up in your body. It's crazy. I know I don't act like I'm 40 something plus years old because I don't feel it. And you don't have to feel it, you know,
Right.
and never gonna act my age. But yeah, that can start shifting in your body. So, hi Melissa, can you share to your page also? But well, thank you,
Thank
Tabby,
you.
just to bring up the topic and how can we shift that. Yes, start with that, being aware of your thought, and you know, beat the police. I love this. Police yourself. You know, why do you have police? To radar, making sure you're doing everything right. That's why we have police, right? It's a good analogy.
Right.
Police yourself. And, you know, you would not do that to your best friend. And things that you say to yourself, think of, will I say that to my best friend?
Right.
No one thought about that about themselves, because you are your own best friend. You are more than your best friend. So think of next time you kind of like, oh my God, you know, and then, you know, just like the quicker you can get out of it, the quicker you shift. Go and take a shower, get a cold bath, jump in a cold bath, go for a run. So that's some of the way to like energetically just shift out of it. So stop blaming the retrograde and give it
Stop
up.
blaming it on everything
Well,
outside of you. It's your inside head. It's not outside of you. So that was
that's
I appreciate your message. So thank you. Thank you so
well,
much.
thank you so much. I appreciate you. So just like, all right, who's next? Okay, how's that helpful? Let's see. You wouldn't be friends with anyone who talked to you the way you talk to yourself. Exactly, Mandy. You got my point there. Um, so I'm gonna add Melissa. Let me see what's going on here. Who else haven't had a chance to be on for a while? Mandy Beauty. I'm just randomly just picked people, and knowing that these conversation, the message you need to hear today, and I want you just like, yes, this resonate, yes, just like, you know, throw me and thank you. And Mandy, anyone else want to join me right now? Pop on Mandy. Denise, haven't seen me for a while. I'm just gonna pop on. Denise is one of my nightly. I was doing some nightly meditation, and I'll set that up again, doing some nightly meditation as well, so everyone can just like join in with the energies of sitting in, as they'll call accountability. So Denise, if you like, if you want to join in, otherwise I'll. Mandy doesn't want to learn the funnel of the chaos. Yeah, funnel that's chaos. Grateful. You're welcome. Yes, thank you, Arlene. Awesome. Yes, Melissa. Who else want to join me? Otherwise, type a message. What you feeling? What's going on? Like, oh, physical issues, relationship. Okay. Hey,
Hi,
Denise. How are
beautiful.
you?
How are you?
How are you? I am just awesome. It's just really fantastic, and I am just like loving life. And yeah, so how have you been, and how has the meditation that you do watch and replay, how does that play in your life?
Oh my God, it changed everything. It brought my increased my mediumship that I was practicing with. And I just love it. I mean, it just changed everything for me. I think that you're a wonderful healer. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
so share with us. So share with us, like just before you even just get a hold of way on here or just being on and watching. What was that like?
Um, I was having a hard time because I had a hard time self-motivating, getting myself to do it. And then when you started coming on and doing that for your loved one and coming on every night, it was such a great support. And I loved it so much. And obviously, I had my little granddaughter doing it with me too. Remember? You
Oh,
remember?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And we just had such a, I mean, I was taking care of her then. She lived with me then. So it was a great help to me because I was a little bit stressed out. It's a lot for someone my age to have a little 4-year-old around every day. So when she was in bed at night, I would do the meditations with you, and it helped me a lot. And I was able to focus better on everything that I was doing And once in a while she would get up when I was doing it. You know, but she would sit quiet, and she really enjoyed it.
That's amazing. And never too young. I mean, never too young to start. So that I'm so glad, because when you are getting in tune here, yes, your mediumship will be clear, everything more clarity. So that was something that all will add back to the community, and it's just like maybe at least once a week or something. So yes, I'm glad that makes such a big difference in your life.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, so yeah, so think of something that I can share, provoking the psyche, the unconscious to come forth for, and representing for everyone on here. Anything that I, maybe know. I have so much ridiculous content and study so much many lifetime. So it's like, yes, what can people learn today or take away from today?
How about diet? What are the, what is the most, how do you want to say it, happiest foods that we can put in our body? What would you say?
The simplest thing I can say to you all, I can give you all the diets in the world. Go back to real food, meaning anything that's not processed, anything that doesn't come out of a can, anything that wasn't around when your great-grandmother was around, and start eliminating bread.
Right.
If you can just take one thing, eliminate wheat. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but someone who that self-proclaimed reverse her own fibromyalgia, autoimmune disorder, that vibrating at a 16-year-old body, 17-year-old body, keeping up with the boys at bikes and everything. I can say that that would be a first step, because that's something's the most difficult for a lot of people. But I would say go back to the basic. And when you do go shopping, go around the thing. But like start with that and tell me how you do in 30 days. And just like water is the most key, because your body is make up 70% water.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I have a website on here that linked to my Nikken page, Nikken/for your well-being. Get some decent water. It's like, the unit's like 300 something, but it's giving you like, 30 cents, 10 cents a gallon of clean alkaline water. So that's was being my savior, really, just getting that body alkaline. And Melissa's on here. I know she was like doing, when she was here, she was taking it and she was like releasing weight, just like the water,
Yep.
because that's the only one she can drink. So think about that way.
Yeah.
As well.
I do the green juice.
Okay.
I do the green juice, and we do plant-based. And
Good.
with the lemon and lime water in the morning and stuff, and it's helping
Warm.
reverse things. Tepid.
Yes. Hot lemon water.
Right.
Will make a big difference.
Right.
Because that will just alkaline your blood.
Right.
And just like thrive on that. So start with that there. So
yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay, that's a key things to start. And I do, for those who have physical challenges, I do have a 10 weeks video series on healthy body that I do sell that you can go on. But eventually I'll do one of those events again there. And but yes, I have people that go in there, because I don't just deal with the food and weight, that kind of stuff. I do with your inner issues, your childhood pain. And when I go in there and dig all that up, that's when healing begins, and your body will start responding so much better.
Right.
As well.
Right.
But yeah, so let me see, anyone else is here. But yes, so start with that there. So yes, I'm glad your practice is in awesomeness. And yeah, beautifully. If you guys have not, just like look up Intimacy Healer to see what's come up. My page, Intimacy Healer, should come up. Like it and share it. And I yet to do another drawing out of there for all the lights in it for 60 minutes. And for a couple people that shared on here, I had, who else has shared? I had Melissa have shared. I had, okay, so friend. Oh, okay, wouldn't be a friend with the way you talk to yourself. Okay, so anyone else who shared? I think I have 2 people have shared. Anyone else here that's on here that shared my page and haven't said yes? But yeah. And yeah, so while you're on here, so who, okay, so who wants to do, I'm just going to do a quick guided meditation here for you guys. And you know what? I'm just going to pick a number, 1, 2, 3.
3.
Anyone else? Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3. All those are still on right now. Type in a number 1, 2, or 3. That's including yourself too. Denise. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So I'm just gonna see what.
Hi, Lori.
Hello. Oh, 2. I have a 2 there, and let me see what's going on here. Oops. Yep. I guess people go, oh, is Mercury Retrograde or something, because this stack is all over the place. It's okay. So those who are still watching, hit 1, 2, or 3. And I'm also going to see what message come through. I love Go Ask Alice, because she come up with some amazing meditation. So 1, 2, or 3. So for those who are joining in as well, just think of number 1, 2, or 3, and I'm gonna just see what your message meaning to hear today. And Denise, well, what number did you say it was for you?
3. 3.
3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to start with 3. Okay, I'm going to start with 3. All right, so listen up. So yeah, those are joining. Just pick 1, 2, 3. So number 1, 2, 3. So number 3, this is what you got here, is the Song of the Wild Spirit. So, and this is from Denise Lynn. Not Lee, but Denise Lynn.
Oh, I love her.
So she, yeah, so this is number 3 I'm reading first for you, because you just happen to be on here. Yeah, so Denise is a medium, so I'll get her to do some fun stuff too for those in number 3. So so this one was, like I said, was Song of the Wild. So as you are watching, so this is your message if the 3 happen to be you. Song of the Wild. Song of the Wild is the new horizon await you. You're ready to savor the wonders of the world. Take some risk. Answer the call of the wild. Step out of your comfort zone. For those who's been like, oh my God, I want to do this and I resist. It's like step out of it. Anything that make you, oh my God, uneasy, that's what you want to do, because that's talks. So live passionately. Take steps in the direction of freedom. Expand beyond your limitations and boundaries. Maybe it's time for you to take a journey or do something new and exciting. So your native spirit wants you to know that you are entering a period of expansion and going beyond your self-imposed limitations.
Awesome.
Even if you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new or do things that are different way. So if you're so used to doing something same, just like rebel and do something different.
Right.
Okay, I want you to rebel.
Okay. I like that.
So you might even visit a far lands or wild nature places. Adventure often entails risk, but without it, life can become lack and luster of stagnant. So there's a vast, new, and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you never see it if you don't venture out. So here's your message. What all the 3's got to do is plan a trip, take some classes that get you out of your comfort zone, try some new style, do the same thing that you always done, but in a new or different way. push beyond your boundaries, step out of the character, spend time in the wilderness. So take risks, take adventures, plan staycations if you want to, but something out of things that you would not dare to do before. Even just like if you're single, guys, ask the guys to date, do some audacious thing, crazy. Just like go for it when like, oh my God, if you feel your heart flutter and your tummy feel uneasy, that's the time to do it. So because that will and so I'm going to go backwards. So for those who are number 2, hi Lori, thunder drum. So this is number 2. So this is number 2. And so Denise, think of maybe a message for the people number 2 in your mind for the medium should they get bonus today. For number 2 and 3 perhaps. So let's go native drum, a thunder drum. So thunder drum, stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am, and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate than you. Take risks. Walk in the rhythm of the beat of your own drum. This is not a time to step back or step aside. So when you hear things, take action, and if it aligns with you, you go for it. You don't step back and you stand for it. And your native spirit wants you to know that throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting and spirit before the battle, as well as your joy celebration and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum called for the thunder beings from the sky. They arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing from this card means that it is time for you to step into the passion, make stand for life that truly matters to you. A powerful way is activate your life force to drumming on your chest lightly, like with a closed fist. You can do this one, and especially powerful if you do with 2 beat, similar to the sound of the beat, heart of your beat, your heartbeat, which is the most primordial sound for humans. And this rhythm really ground and activate your strength. So if you find yourself that. And talking about what I stand for, on my personal page, I just I just put something out, some legislation that's changing for mandatory vaccination in adults for a lot of things. So there's a number on there. I urge you just to join me and call that number for the next 4 days, and just like let your voice be heard, because we can really make a difference. And if we don't do anything, they're just gonna make all this amendment for us and all sort of things. So this does count. Hi Zhang, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. So I'm on card number 1. So flowing river, I'm going backwards. So we're talking about Mercury retrograde, and like for those who just joining late, go back to the message how you can get over that energy. And for the number 1 people is flowing river, and we'll do a guided meditation, and we'll do some drawing, those who shared. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, Siam T, share this onto your page also to enter 60 minutes healing with me. So flowing river. So if this is number 1, that's okay. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It is time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. That sounds like me right now, this moment. It's awesome. All is unfolding perfectly with good timing. When you're in the state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster. and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. So trust. Oh, good. So Denise says, Spirit said to find the spiritual gift within and shine for the whole world to see. Yes, thank you. So your native spirit wants you to know rivers have personalities that carries energy, just as animals and plants do. For the Maoris, to the Australian Aborigines, and to the other native culture throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situation, or you've been self-critical. We're talking about that self-critical. Slap your wrist on that one, remember? If you've been self-critical or judgmentals, the way to move flow is gratitude and appreciations. And by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse in the direction that it's going. So that, you just flow with it. This means when the card flowing river choose you, you're being told to let go with the flow. So let go of being control freak. Just like go with the flow and just allowing it, Is there something or someone you need to forgive? Is there something or someone you need to forgive? So this is also the time to forgive yourself and just let it go. So this is a good message. I'll do a guided meditation with forgiveness for all of you, because we can all do. Every day we always bombard with things that we needed to forgive. So this is a good message. As you shower and the water flows from your body, imagine everything is flowing in your life. Spend the next time in the river, stream, or watch the flowing water. Use as a metaphor to let go and enter the flows. Good. Beautiful. Shall I do some drawing first before I get into who's here to ready for some forgiveness meditation? Anyone else shared and say you shared? So I got Denise and Pam. Anyone else share this video at all? Hi. So I just got Denise or Pam that shared. Here's a chance. Anyone else want to share this video right now that I will do a drawing? I do the spot on shared. Okay, Arlene. I have Arlene. Also, I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, meaning, I write your name on a piece of paper. Anyone else that shared, you can still share while I rip this up. And then I'll go into some meditation. And forgiveness is a great healer in itself. And I was being granted with the forgiveness goddess that was gifted, that comes to me all the time, and we'll invite her in as well. Anyone else that share? I have Arlene, Denise, and Pam. Let me go. Anyone else can go back on here that shared. And then, Melissa have shared. All right, so who's going to be the winner? So set the intention, and Lori have shared. I'm just going to do Lori as well. So talking about drum roll, where is my, I don't know what I do with my drum. I had my native drum with me. Anyone else share? You can still, Rhonda, okay, I'm going to put Rhonda name down. Yeah, continue to share. And I'm just doing a 60-minute unattached healing for you, one-on-one. So this is what that is for. Anyone else? So all right, so here we go. I guess I found a bucket and it got love hearts in it. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. After this, we're gonna calm down with the guided meditations. I'm walking you through here. Um, so set the intention. I don't know who this is. And this is love. Isn't it awesome? So drum roll. And Rhonda. Oh, okay. So Sian, I already got it. So Rhonda F. So please message me. So Rhonda have won this. And but yes, for those who are joining me, so get yourself comfortable right now. I'm just gonna do a little guided meditation, and this is a very powerful meditations through the forgiveness meditation. In this case, it's 4 directions, and it's a very phenomenal just healing. Thank you. The forgiveness meditation. And so just get comfortably, you can sit up nice and tall like this, and then you can gently close your eyes and just allowing, in this place with me. I remember this one meditation. I'm actually going to guide you through this one. I love this one. It was the King of Hearts, and it got to do with like, you're free, you're letting go. And I'm just gonna walk you through this one meditation that I did yesterday with my client. It was very powerful, and this is from Thank You to Amanda Aladesh. And so this one powerful meditation's got to do with forgiveness. So just take a moment right now, just take some nice deep breath, 3 deep breaths, just listening to my voice. Take a nice deep breath in, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just breathing out slowly. I'm counting 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take another nice deep breath in, seeing yourself drifting off. Good. I'm just going to raise this up a bit so you can hear my voice. And another breath. Just being aware of your breath and just being present with yourself right now. Just being present and feeling relaxed. Just like, just tell yourself, just relax, relax, relax as you hear my voice. So as you are closing your eyes, so start with noticing your breath. Just imagine as you breathe in that the roots are moving from the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Keep those roots moving until they are connected with the center of the earth. Draw that strong sense of foundation up into the place of center, wherever this is for you. Sometimes you find it in your heart, sometimes you find it in your abdomen, wherever this is for you. Now imagine branches moving up and out of the ground and your head into the sky. Just like imagine moving all that up. There's a brilliant star up that holds all the wisdom that's ever been and ever will. Allow one of your branches to gently plug into the star and feel the liquid light flow down the branch into the crown and connecting with that place of the center where the roots are firmly in place. You can use gold, you can imagine silver, fun rainbow colors. Use your imaginations. Drawing this place of the center into your heart. Imagine a bright light getting brighter and brighter with every breath. Feeling this body and moving outwards. Now imagine the circumstances of your query. Just bring up that query, any circumstances you want to inquire. Just imagine that right now and just put into that place. Notice what your personal circumstances of your query. Notice that what your personal wants and preferences, and allow them. With the next exhale, to pass into the earth through those roots. Keep letting go of anything that you think you need or want in this moment. So bringing that needs and wants and desire, just bring it forefront. Be creative. Nothing is impossible. Use that imagination and smile with it. Just like feel into it. Just like feeling into your body. What does that feel like when that desire or wants come through in fruition? And keep letting go of what you think or need or want in this moment. Feeding to the earth with those thoughts as they pass into the earth on the exhale. After emptying out your personal attachments, connect with that brilliant star. Imagine bringing your vision up to that point in the sky, looking down of all the elements of your query. Take time to see each person and dynamic from up there, receiving the helpful insight, that omniscient star body. Notice if there's any shift that you feel and how you perceive the situation. Ask from this place of the higher wisdom for this guidance to need to be fair and objective to all parties involved. Continue doing this meditation until your answer come up and create an expansive feeling inside of that place of center of your heart. And take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. And I'm going to take you in the space of meditative, feeling calm and relaxed. And as we invite the goddess of forgiveness to come forth, and inviting all your guides and angels to be present with you at this time. And starting with yourself. Sometimes there's many ways that you have hurt yourself through your voice, your inner psychic, your thoughts, blaming, shaming, not good enough, not successful enough, not doing enough, just not being enough. And there are many ways that you have hurt yourself through that, physically knowing, unknowingly, and taking this time to ask for forgiveness from yourself. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? And sometimes things that you've done that feel unforgivable, knowing that it does take time, even forgiving yourself not to able to forgive yourself. And take a nice deep breath in, breathe into that heart, and breathing out, and letting go of any burden, any heaviness that you experience, and letting that go. And to the parents, to your mom and pop, knowing that there are many ways that they've done their best that they could, knowing that they have hurt you physically, emotionally, knowingly or unknowingly, out of their fear and frustrations, knowing that they did the best that they could, that they know how at the time. Just open your heart to forgiveness if they have hurt you anyway through their words and actions, physically and emotionally, through words that causes you. Open your heart up for forgiveness. Tell yourself, I choose to forgive you. I choose to forgive you. I choose to forgive you. And for those all around you, relatives, people in your life, knowing that there are many ways that they have hurt you, abandoned, abused you, neglect you, unforgiven actions, knowingly or unknowingly, open up your heart at this time. And if someone that's strong that come to mind, bring them forth and lighten this load. Say to them, I choose to forgive you. I choose to forgive you. I choose to forgive you. And this is to free me and to lighten this load. And knowing that we're not perfect in any way or form, it's just our human nature. We make mistakes. And for those that around you that you made mistake, that you may have hurt them physically, emotionally, traumatizing them, even your words and action, knowingly or unknowingly, at this time, letting your ego go, ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And to your parents and siblings, knowing that there are many ways that you have hurt them, abandoned, abused them, neglect them out of your fear and frustration, knowingly or unknowingly, hurting them any way or form, ask for the forgiveness. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And for anyone else that you haven't thought, sending this love and light and forgiveness to them and freeing yourself from this burden, feeling this heaviness in your body, this leaves you, and just like going through with that breath and into the ground. Send that back to Mother Earth as you really connect into that energy. And now it's time to come back here, drawing all those energies and restore that, bringing that back to your heart center. Take a nice deep breath, breathing in, feeling that comfort, that big hugs from Mother Earth have taken all the burdens off you. And feel the love and light, like the mother seeing the baby for the first time, or the dog that loved to chase that tail. Just feeling that unconditional love for yourself, coming back to the stage. And slowly take a nice deep breath in and out. And as you're hearing me count down to 1 to 5, 2, coming out slowly, 3, 4, 5, feeling refreshed, alert, awake. And welcome back for those who's participating. Thoughts, feelings, experience, if you'd love to share, feel free to type that in the comment. And wishing you a good night and many blessings. And yes, anyone else want to share a comment for the meditation, thoughts invoking, experience that rises up for them, and just noticing how it feels in your body right now. Don't all speak at once. Hi Judy. You can go back to earlier message on here and pick 1, 2, or 3 for your message. Pink, purple, all beautiful, beautiful colors. Very, very healing colors. Very healing colors that's coming through. And yes, for those who have, lovely. Awesome, awesome, Rhonda. I'm so glad. So yes, for those who have not liked my new page, I'll put the link below. Facebook.com/intimacy healer. Come and like that, and I will do another drawing tomorrow out of all those likes there, and see if you can win 60-minute healing with me. And yes, you can find me right now, and message through me on here if you want to connect and know people that are suffering from trauma, from post-trauma anxiety, and yes, knowing people that are success in other ways in material form, but then yet they are really suffering on the emotional side. I can really help ease their pain and discomfort. So reach out, and knowing that, go through all my reviews of all the potential that I have worked with. And my goal right now is just really helping a lot of women have more fun in the bedroom and just like into your body with confidence. So, and that's the freedom to all you. And thank you. Yes. Oh, the author of that one's Denise Lynn. That one, that packet. That was Denise Lynn. And thank you, my friends, and stay connected. Continue to share this video if you love it and gain some benefit from it. Great message to come through, how to protect your energy or how to shift that energy. And thank you for joining me. And hi, Trisha. Feel free to go back on here, and I'll see you soon. And thank you so much to reach out and have a chat. And thank you for joining me. Bye for now.